Yo, look at that fucking loser.
I don't know, man. He doesn't look too happy.
Yo, fuck's sake! Is that your sister's shirt or
Dude.
what?
You're such a dick.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna go talk to him. Hey, man. Don't look so excited. I'm sorry my friend's a dick. But we're having some people over tonight. How would you feel about coming over?
So what did that weird guy say?
I don't want to talk about it.
Fucking assholes, man.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of the Johnny Salami podcast. Today's guest is my childhood best friend. About 90% of the stories we tell on the podcast are about this man right here, Joey Barrientos. Thank you for coming, man.
How's it going, guys? No problem, John.
I appreciate you coming, man.
Of course.
I did feel upset, when you said you wanted to come on, and I didn't know, so I'm glad you're here, man.
This is the main event right here, bro.
Yeah, man, because we pretty much tell, 90% of the stories are basically about us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that Ronnie story. I had so many DMs, dude. Dude, what are you're playing with John with the thong on? What's up with that?
Dude, people thought it was about you.
I was like, oh, no.
So that spread fast, dude.
Yeah, it did.
And I felt bad. I wanted to tell you, but you already knew. You know what I mean?
I was like...
Dude, you know what's crazy is, whenever I tell a story about our childhood, people are like, oh, John just, made that up.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like,
No.
do I really need to ask you for validation? You know what I mean?
Especially, how times are, these days, looking back, on the childhood we lived, I'm happy we grew up in that time era, dude. We didn't want to go inside, dude. Going inside was, legit, the last option that we had, dude. Even if it was raining out, dude, we'd be outside on our bikes.
Yeah. I think we were, the last generation to, experience that.
Yeah.
Even though, dude, I'll tell stories to people, even if I tell a story on stage, dude, people will be like, dude, you just make that up. I'm like, no, that legit happened, dude.
Yeah, the best was when I think I went to one of your comedy shows, and I showed up kind of late, honestly, because I didn't know where it was, because it was in Narragansett in one of those bars over there, and showed up kind of late, dude, and you're up already, and 2 minutes, within 2 minutes sitting down and telling the story about my dad, dude, and I was like, dude, that's the best story of all time. That story will never get old, dude. That shit is gonna run generations on.
He definitely remembers it too.
Oh yeah,
which is the best part. Every time he sees me, he brings it up, so it's it's definitely what he remembers me for, dude.
Yeah. He loved that story, dude. He's like, oh, he caught me on a bad day. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that did fuck me up, dude. I was grounded for 3 months, dude. I couldn't even go outside.
Was that, the thing about me growing up with you, dude, is, I saw you, evolve. And that was, at your, prime, evolving, dude. You legit, went from, barely saying anything to, just, screaming out random shit. To just and then you were just at your peak at that point, dude, where you just didn't care, dude. You legit just stopped having a filter. You're just dude, I'm a quiet kid, but I'm just gonna start yelling random stuff, dude.
Yeah. Well, dude, I felt like I was always that way, when we were together, but if other people were around, I would get nervous.
Yeah.
And then you'd be John speaks, right?
Yeah. And then I'd be dude, John isn't this quiet, just so all you guys know.
And then I would just start yelling stuff. Dude, you know what made people laugh the hardest that I remember was I remember being we were both pretty fat at the beginning.
We were huge.
And then
bro.
I remember
huge.
your mom started asking me questions. She was like, Joey just goes into the basement at night and does sit-ups and push-ups.
It's true story, dude.
She was actually nervous for you, and I was I don't know, maybe someone made fun of him or something. And I was still fat, so I think that's why she asked me. She was like, what happened? You know what I mean? But dude, I remember us being at a legitimate we were at a family party. It was I think it was Courtney Moniz' birthday party.
Yeah.
And there was 40 kids there, dude. Really cool kids that I wanted to impress. And
Yeah,
I remember having a legitimate crush on Courtney, dude. And beforehand, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get a haircut. And I remember going to Supercuts, dude. And them shaving my head off.
Dude.
This was the first time. It's happened multiple times. Because they have a history, dude. They'll be oh, you got this last time, you want it again. Dude, they legit fucking shaved my head off. And I remember, like, a lot of the parents at the party were like, do you think you're going to make it? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was so fat and confused. I was like, what are they talking about?
Dude, I think there's a picture of you from that day.
Really?
We had like, on the little like slide that she had. Remember how she had like those like, crazy water slides all the time, dude?
Yeah.
That was like you and like Dylan Jepson, dude, or something, or like something.
Oh,
like
no, that was,
Or
really?
was that a different one?
That was definitely a different one.
Really?
Yeah,
Like,
the Supercuts one, I wouldn't have let someone take a picture of me, dude.
I mean,
But dude, I remember like everyone was like laughing at me, and like all the parents thought I had legitimate cancer. And I remember like we played like backyard football for a while, and I was like stiff arming kids just to let my anger out. But dude, then we went in to watch a movie, and I think it was like Friday the 13th, and like it was the scene where like it was like Jason's dragging like he was like dragging a dead body, and there's like blood all over the floor. And it's like dead silent, and I just scream. I was like, "Yo, it's the new Swiffer Duster."
Oh, man.
Dude, that fucking crushed. Like, people were like laughing their asses off. But like, I was by myself. Dude, everyone had like a girlfriend, dude. And I was just by myself with a shaved head, like double D's, dude. I fucking screamed that. I don't think they were even laughing at like what I said. They were just like, this kid looks like a fucking idiot right now, dude. Dude, I remember having like the biggest crush on Corny though, dude. Didn't everyone?
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
You just like knew how to throw a football, dude, you know?
Oh, dude, that fucking tight spiral. Oh, dude. We used to have those, dude, I used to go to Building 19, and I would buy like those fucking Seahawks footballs.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
those things are fun.
Those were the fucking best quality, man. Like, dude, you could fucking huck those things,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
you could throw like 100 yards.
I also remember wearing like my mom's sweatpants. Dude, I used to wear my mom's sweatpants and her fucking sweatshirts in your backyard, dude, when we played soccer.
Yeah,
Just so I could dive around and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you probably taught me how to play every sport. Remember, dude, like, you had, like, different stages of shit. And, like, you're, like, trying to teach me how to play baseball. I'm, like, holding the glove right here. You're throwing me, like, a lob, and it hits me right in the nose. And I'm like, all right, that's enough of baseball for me.
Yeah. I don't think, like, I never really, like, yeah. I mean, if anything, like, I taught you how to shoot a basketball.
Yeah.
But it was weird because, like, I fucking hated basketball, like, as I got older. And you, dude, you played basketball longer than I did.
Yeah, I think
Like,
so.
you played your senior of high school, dude. I just,
Yeah.
like, I was like, fuck this, dude, I'm done.
Dude, you probably looked at me like your son, though.
I was like, dude, I fucking made that.
When I made the high school team, you're like, oh.
I do remember, like, yeah, dude, because I had a bunch of, like, knee injuries and stuff, and, like, I
Yeah.
didn't even really want to play. But, dude, I remember you going in the game, dude. Like, everyone was, like, cheering for you because it was,
Yeah.
like, senior night or something. Like, dude, you definitely hit, like, a three-pointer.
Yeah, dude, I banged the three.
It was, like, your
because
first shot, too.
I bring this up to Nick Poley all the time because the way it worked was it was like an inbounds play, like on the baseline, and so I got the ball, and then Nick set me up with a crazy screen, and dude, I put
Yeah.
up the shot, dude.
Dude, I was there.
I nailed it, and I was like, yo,
I was wicked emotional, dude. I think I cried.
dude, that was a very emotional day for me, man.
Well, we used to play basketball, like, a different way, though. I remember, like, it was, like, if you made it, like, you'd get the rebound. Like, you get the ball back. Like, winner would take ball, but it'd be, like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to take it out past the three-point line.
Yeah. Dude, I remember playing against you, man, back in the day. We played 1v1s, dude. I think it would be like 50 to like 10.
Yeah. It would always be, like, I think it used to be, like, it would always be, like, dude, remember that fucking one game where we played each other at, like, an actual recreational league? Do you remember the score? It was 36-6.
Dude.
I remember that score like it was yesterday, dude.
Dude, do you remember that habit I used to have back in the day where, like, I would have to, like, stand still and do, like, a burnout before I would run?
No?
Like, dude, I would stand in place and jog
Really?
before I would run, start
Oh, yeah,
sprinting. So, dude, when I played basketball for the first time in that league, I think it was at BF Norton, dude, I would legit, like, people would be dribbling off the ball, dude, and I would still be in the backcourt, like, like, jogging in place, waiting to sprint down the court, and then the ball would already be coming back, and it would just be like, yeah.
I just remember like bits and pieces of it. I remember when I don't know who was like related to you. I think it was either someone who was related to you or someone who was on your team. And I remember like taking a piss in the bathroom, and they were like talking shit to me. They were like, "Yeah, you guys fucking suck."
Yeah.
It was like 36-6 though.
Actually, Now that I remember the scoreboard in my head right now. How did you remember that, dude? It was 36 to 6.
I remember that my whole life.
It was 36 to 6, dude.
Because I remember playing you, dude.
Yeah, that was.
I was on Dylan Jepson's team, and
You were like on the Orange team, right? Or something like that. I don't know.
something like that, dude. But we would play at BF Norton, and like, you were like, yeah, like, bring it on, dude. Like, my team's better than yours.
Yeah.
And I was just like wicked emotional about basketball, dude. Like, I remember like we beat you guys, and the next game we played a team that was beating us, and I literally started crying because they were beating us. Like, that's how emotional I was.
Dude, I probably look like such an idiot, dude. I was pigeon-toed, would like jog in place before I ran, dude. Like, I could only like going back.
I think we all had problems. Like, if you had like a surveillance cam on us back in the day, dude,
yeah.
you could probably make a movie out of that. You know what I mean?
Dude, we went through so many phases though. We went through like that BMX phase where like you were like to be a 13-foot gap, you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna hit this. We're like, John, you sure? You go.
I mean, dude, I think for my size though, I could hit like a pretty decent gap.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Like, that gap you like hit, but then like went over the handlebars was pretty. Dude, it was like 12-foot gap.
Why do you always used to laugh like when I would get hurt, dude? I remember hitting that, dude. And then like after I hit it, like I was like on the front wheel. So it wasn't like, what's that like an endo? Is that what they call it? When you're on the front wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like riding an endo into the middle of the road, and then there was a car coming. And then like the car almost hit me, and I remember falling, and you were like pissing yourself laughing.
Yeah. You just got up and went home, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, dude, I used to be wicked upset, man. Such an emotional kid, dude.
Dude, then there was like the potato launcher days, man.
Yeah, dude, we definitely went through a lot of phases, but like, even when I was younger, like, I remember the days where I would call you every morning at like 7:30, and your like grandma would answer, and I'd be like, "Is Joey there?" And she'd be like, "No, he's sleeping." And then I would call like 50 more times. She'd be like, "Please stop calling." Like, I remember those days, but like, then like, you actually got friends, and I was still like, just didn't have friends. So you would have to like introduce me to people. It would be like such an awkward process, dude. You'd be like, "This is John," and I just wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, like, this is John.
So like, dude, without you, I really wouldn't have friends. But that was kind of like the starting point though of like everything.
Yeah.
Like, I think people embraced me after a while, but at the beginning I was kind of like, you were like my networking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you had friends, and I had to be like, "Hey, I need some friends."
Yeah, like, yo, like, hook me up. No, we definitely, like, we turned this neighborhood into, like, a movie, though. This neighborhood was, like, the place to be, dude. We had kids coming from different neighborhoods just to be, like, come join us in our, like, crazy-ass adventures, you know?
Yeah.
But,
yeah, man, we had some crazy characters in the neighborhood. I feel like, I think the biggest thing I regret, like, back then was, like, I was, like, such a big kid, but I was, like, such a pussy. Like, how many fights did we almost get in where I just, like, cried?
Oh, I'll explain. This is a funny story if you want to bring that up.
Which one was it? 'Cause
It was the time where, it was me and Joe Marcolini. We were, like, just walking through McCourt Middle School, man, and, like, one of those, like, ghetto kids came up to us and was like, "Yo, give me your shoes." And I'm like, me and Joe are like, "No." So then the kid asked me, "What size shoe are you?" And I was like, a 6 at the time, and I was like, "Oh, I'm a size 3." You know what I mean? So, oh, right.
Dude, I remember this, like, well, this is definitely going to be, like, a perspective thing.
Yeah.
So, like, you'll remember it one way, and I'll remember it another way?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so go ahead.
So whatever, so we make it to the end of the driveway at McCourt, and then Joe and this kid end up, like, scrapping a little bit, like, and I'm right there, and I don't know how to fight at all. I mean, I'm in 6th grade, and this cousin, like, me and the cousin are, like, looking at each other, like, all right, if you jump in, then I'm going to jump in, kind of deal,
Yeah.
like, kind of awkward. And I just remember all, like, the South girls, or the girls in our neighborhood were just like, "Where's John?" John's just like, and you're just sprinting away.
Oh, dude. No way, dude. I remember that vividly. This is how I remember it, dude. We're walking through McCourt Middle School, the middle school that... Did we even go there at the time? Or I think we were maybe younger.
Oh, no, we definitely still went there.
We might have been younger, man.
Actually, I probably was in 8th grade and you guys were in 9th. Or maybe even no.
No, we were wicked young, dude.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I remember
I was in 6th grade.
at the time I was wearing a summer camp shirt, so we were definitely really young.
Yeah.
And I remember like there was 2 kids, and they were like they came up to us and they were like talking to us and they were like, yeah, like we just tried to light a house on fire, and we were just like, what? And then they whipped out like a grill lighter and we were like, you think you can light a house on fire with that? And they were just like, yeah, like we can. And then they like looked at Joe and they were like, yo, there's nice shoes, man. Like what size are you? And Joe was like, like a 10 or some shit. And they were like, oh, like same here. Like give me your shoes. And Joe was like, no, I'm not giving you my shoes. And then, dude, I was with Trevor. at the time. And Trevor was like, I got to go home, dude. Trevor was crying, dude. Trevor was fucking crying, dude.
No, you said, Trevor, we got to go home. I know.
Yeah, I will admit I was a pussy about it. I like agreed with him. I was like, we got to go, man. But I remember Trevor crying and he's like, dude, just bring me to my house. Bring me to my house. And I was like, all right, man, like I'm down. Like I was definitely being a pussy. And I remember everyone being like, oh, like where's John? Because I was like the biggest fucking kid, dude.
Yeah.
But I was still fat, dude. Like I wasn't like muscular or anything. I was just like 300 pounds. So everyone was like, just have like John sit on him or some shit. Like it wasn't like I was like intimidating, dude. I was just like bigger than everyone else, like fatter. And I remember going to Trevor's and then everyone just like yelled at me. They were like, where were you?
Yeah, no.
But dude, everyone said I was like sprinting down the road. Like,
you were.
Really?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yes. You were at the top of the hill already, bro.
Oh, man. Yeah. But it was because of Trevor, dude. Trevor fucking vouched for me, dude.
You should see Trevor nowadays, man.
Yeah?
That kid can hold his own, man. He's on like
Looks like, he's definitely in shape.
Yeah.
What do you play, like Division 3?
He
Division
played
3 soccer,
played
dude?
college soccer, yeah.
Yeah.
He did go over there, too. But, yeah, dude, he sticks up for himself, man. No one's talking shit to Trevor, dude.
I mean, that's something I've been working on, though, like, since then. Not really since then.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I feel like I could hold my own now, but, like, back in the
yeah.
day, dude, like, I would just cry.
Do you remember Zach? You don't?
No.
Alright, so he was kind of like a kid that, like, just always wanted to, like, I don't know. You play around with him, and he gets, like, always wants to fight, blah, 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 blah.
His name sounds, like, kind of familiar.
Yeah, if you saw him, you'd know who he was. But anyways, I was in Mr. Butler's class with Joe Mack, Tyler Cargill, and all of them, and we just always, like, not picked on Zach, but, like, we like to get him going because he got mad so easily.
Yeah.
So I would, legit rip armpit hair out of my, like, bush of armpit hair, dude, and sprinkle it into his textbook. Dude. And he, like, looked down and saw it. Dude, and he got up, his, like, prescribed glasses, he threw them on the ground and started stomping on them, and just walked out the door, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Like.
So why would you do that to him?
Just because that was so funny, dude.
He was just an easy target, dude?
Yeah, like, he legit would just, like, do stuff like that, bro. Over armpit hair, man.
It's fucking disgusting. Fucking armpit hair, dude.
Dude, he just got pulled off so easily,
His name sounds really familiar.
Oh yeah, he always wore like he always wore like a flat rim with like a Bruins flat rim.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
definitely an easy target then.
Yeah,
yeah. Dude, that's like the most intimidating thing in the world, though, dude. If someone's like, if someone's like smaller than you and they want to fight you, like, it's kind of like not that intimidating. But if someone's like your size, dude, and they're like, let's throw hands, like,
yeah,
that's like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm probably gonna break my hand if I do this.
yeah. The thing with me is that, like, my last instinct is to fight. You know what I mean? Like, that's the last thing I want to do. Like
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
back
not,
in the day though.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we saw like a fair share of fights.
Yeah, oh, yeah, we definitely did, dude.
Especially in middle school, dude, and even like high school. Like there was records that were broken for fights.
Dude,
I don't know what it was. Like,
yeah,
kids were just amped up. But like I remember being in high school and they were like, yeah, like as a freshman, they were like, yeah, like we just like broke the record for the amount of fights in like the first week. There was like 40 fights.
Yeah, I remember
dude.
hearing about that. I was still in 8th grade and I was like, damn, I don't want to go to high school because like.
Yeah.
But speaking of fights, dude, Nick Giorgio saved my life one day, dude, in class. Me and him were working on a project. We're like in like middle school at this time, like working on a project together, like going wicked hard on it, dude. And one of the kids in our class comes over. His name was Linwood, and he tries to like start cutting up like our project with scissors.
Yeah.
So I like kind of like pull my arm out to be like, hey man, like, what do you like? Don't like, we're working hard on this. Like, don't touch our project. Blah 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 blah. Dude, and then he starts chasing me with scissors, like ready to stab me.
What?
And then Nick Giorgio was like, kind of like barricaded him so he couldn't like get to me, and then was like screamed at the teacher like, "You're like, are you gonna do something?"
Oh, dude, what?
So like, yeah. So if it wasn't for Nick Giorgio, man, I'll probably have a gash in my ribs right now.
Did you guys used to play soccer together?
Oh, Nick Giorgio was a prodigy, man.
Yeah, I remember going to your soccer games, and he played like goalie.
He was a freak.
Really?
He was a freak, man.
Damn, dude. I remember going to your soccer games, and I had a girlfriend at the time. I'm not going to say who, but I would be, like, texting her during the game. I'd be like, I love you, and she'd be like, I'm not ready for that yet.
Oh, man. Was it the illy, or was it the straight up I love you?
Oh, no, I was like, yeah, I'm at my friend's soccer game. Like, I just wanted you to know, like, I love you. It was like 2 days into dating. Yeah, she broke up with me after, like, 3 days of dating. Same girl you dated, too, dude, back in the day. I mean, I think you dated everyone, but, like, back in the day, dude, I was struggling, man, so.
No, in middle school, I was a different breed in middle school, man.
Yeah.
The flow, man. Flow.
Yeah, man, you had really long hair, dude.
I did.
You had some fucking titties, though, back in the day, dude.
It's what, dude, my program worked, though. The downstairs basement, man, push-ups and sit-ups.
What did you do, dude? Like, because, like, I asked you, and you, like, wouldn't, like, answer me.
Dude, I straight up went downstairs, man, and just started doing, like, sit-ups and push-ups, like, until, like, legit, like, wanted to puke every night. And then...
You didn't, like, run or anything?
No.
Yeah. Because I didn't see you for a while.
I did mountain climbers, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Those are good you going, dude.
Yeah, I did those a lot.
I remember, like, dude, I didn't see you for a while, and I was still fat, so, like, your mom would always ask me questions and stuff, and then, like, you kind of just surprised everyone, dude.
Yeah.
And then everyone wanted to date you, and I was just like, just give me something, dude.
Give me the rules, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was definitely going through a tough time, man. Dude, I mean, now that after turning 21, man, I'm going back to the roots, so I'm going to have to go back to that
I
program.
mean, dude, I think about that all the time, though.
Yeah.
Like, I look at, like, pictures and stuff and, like, videos just of, like, us being fat, and I'm like, maybe I'd be happier, you know?
Yeah.
Like, dude, those were the happiest times of our life. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it would be as happy now because things are more serious, but...
Yeah.
I mean, we think about being that fat, dude, like...
Well, we just didn't care, though. Like, we
Yeah,
cared,
like-
but, like, we didn't really, like, people would, like, be like, oh, you guys are so fat, but we wouldn't let it phase us, man. Like, whereas if, like, now, like, if you were that fat, and then, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Like, we were big, dude.
I think I
bro.
cared.
We were big.
Dude, you don't think we cared, though? I
think
can't remember. Like, I can't...
It's not that we didn't care. We definitely cared. But I think we just got so used to the fact of people saying that we were, like,
I think we were just
fat.
unaware
Yeah,
of, like... We were unaware of, like, fucking heart disease and, like, diabetes and shit. So we were just, like...
And I also lived with my grandmother at the time, too, dude. That was just whipping up meals, man.
Yeah,
like,
she'd make you breakfast and shit.
Oh, man, dude.
What'd you eat,
Like,
dude? Like, fried beans and shit?
Yeah, dude, fried beans was, like, with every meal, man. Like,
Yeah.
every meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Dude, we were... I mean, dude, like, I remember being thick, but I never... I can't remember, like... being like, holy shit, like I need to lose weight. Like I can't remember that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was because like people, I mean, I think people definitely called me fat, but it was like, dude, we didn't have to say anything. Like people would just laugh at us.
Yeah.
So like that's like addicting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Like, dude, that's the saddest thing about like comedy too is like, dude, the fatter you are, like the funnier you are. Like you can argue with me all day, I'm not gonna believe it. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if you're fucking fatter, you were fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, a fatter John is a funnier John. But if I start losing weight, like, it's definitely different. But, like, I think I just, like, I just care more now, dude. Because, like, I know about, like, heart disease and, like, diabetes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm like,
No, you've been going hard at the gym, dude. I've been seeing you, man. You've been hustling, dude.
I don't even know what it is, man. I think I just have to. You know what I mean?
You just, like, feel like you're wicked motivated, too. Like, you found, like, a sense
But, like,
of
back in the day,
motivation.
dude, like, I don't know if this was your fear, but, like, my number one fear was, like, playing basketball or, like, any sport, like, especially during tryouts. I'd be like, I'm too fat to make it.
Yeah.
And whenever we would do sprints or stuff, like, dude, number one fear in my life. Like, I remember Mr. Permiano being like, everybody get on the line, dude, and I'd be like, I can't do this right now. I'd always be the last one during suicides and stuff, dude.
Yeah.
And, like, that was, like, my number one fear. But, like, nowadays, like, I enjoy doing that stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man.
No, but we definitely had a. I'm like going back though because I was doing good, like ever like since 8th grade up until like 21, dude. I was in like the best shape of my life, dude. And then after turning 21, man,
When do you think like was the best shape of your life though?
my best shape of my life is probably when I was 19.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were so you were in high school? Or no,
I
you
just
were in college?
graduated.
you
Yeah, I just graduated. Yeah. But yeah, probably
Like, it wasn't
19.
high school though, like when you were playing soccer?
It was, but so I didn't go to like the gym during high school. I just like played sports throughout like, and then 19 is when I started hitting the gym, and then actually no, I went to the gym like a few times in high school, but never like stuck with it. And then 19, I went for like probably like a year or two straight, dude, and like was.
So I would
getting-
see you guys at Planet Fitness and like
Yeah, dude, I only went. I didn't even want to go to the gym. I just went so I could get a ride home from like. I think it was like Alex Cardozo or like Jay Pacheco, dude. They're like, all right, if you want to ride home, you have to go to the gym. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. So I just.
Yeah, I would see you guys there, but that was like, I remember that was the time when I lost a bunch of weight, but like, I did it in like a wicked unhealthy way. Like I was just eating straight up salad and like running my tits off.
Oh yeah.
But like nowadays, like, it's pretty much, I don't eat whatever I want. Like I eat healthy. I don't like measure my foods though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe in like a realistic diets, whereas like you kind of like have to like see
Yeah.
what's like something that you can do. You're like for like months, dude. Not something that you can do for a couple weeks and get
Yeah.
tired of it. Like you got to do something that
Yeah.
like works for you, man.
Like I did the whole chicken thing and like, dude, you can do that maybe for like 2 months, maybe 3 months. After that, you're gonna be like, the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like you're just gonna start like, dude, you're just gonna start getting mad at people and stuff.
Yep.
And then you're just gonna be like, all right, like let's start eating my ass off again. And that's like so easy to gain weight. So like, nowadays, dude, like, I'm not eating chicken every day, but I just kind of like eat in proportion, you know.
Oh, you're a big chicken guy.
I do like it, dude. I
Yeah.
do. Like I've had like the fake foods thing, not fake foods,
Yeah,
but like
I know what you're talking about. Like the.
I don't know if you've heard of like clean eats,
Yeah. Yeah.
like the pre-made foods.
Yep.
So like, dude, I'll eat those, but like they just don't taste real to me, you know? It's not like plasticky, but it's just like not real.
Yeah.
So if I have like a marinated steak or like a marinated chicken, I'm like, all right, like I can deal with this, you know, with like some rice and veggies, but I can't do that for like long amounts of time. But like, dude, if I eat that, like I'll feel like I got some gains, you know.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
But dude, like they have like a bunch of like pre-made services now. So like you don't have to like make the food. It's just like they have like clean eats, so they'll measure everything. I mean, they won't measure everything out for you, but you know like the macros and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they have some other one based out of like California, which is like actual food,
Yep.
but it's like wicked expensive. So like I feel like everyone's kind of moving towards that, but it's like I don't know, man. Something about just like making food like the way it is, dude. You know? Like just think about like your grandma's cooking versus like fucking.
Yeah, like the frozen
Yeah.
food kind of. Yeah, I get that. I gotta pee though.
Huh? Yeah, I did me too. Yeah. Dude, I won't say names,
All right.
but like, dude, this is gonna fuck you up mentally. All right. Please forgive me, dude. Seriously. So, when we were younger, like wicked. Think about like wicked young, dude. Like you're still like when you see stuff, you're like, whoa, like holy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nowadays, you're like, all right, you know, it's a daily occurrence, dude. Back in the day, dude.
I'm kind of scared. I don't know.
Oh, this is gonna fuck you up big time, dude. So, back in the day, dude, there was a kid who had a pool, right? And we would always go over his house to like fucking, you know, hang out in the pool and shit. Like he was infamous for having a pool, dude.
Yeah.
And we would do this thing like not a lot, dude. I remember doing it once, right? His mom would be on the fucking deck, dude. I swear to God, we would jump off the deck, pull our pants down, and just whip our dicks out. And we would like take turns doing that. And like he's gay now. Like he's legit gay. So like I think about it all the time. I'm like, dude, like that could have been me. Like, does that mean something?
I'm still trying to put some faces.
Like,
together.
is that gay though? Like, is that gay if you're that young, like 10, 11 years old,
Yeah.
and you see like your friend's mom on the deck, and you're like, oh, it'd be wicked funny if I just whip my dick out right now.
Yeah.
And then like later on in life, you find out that that kid was gay. Like, do you think that's gay? Or do you think that's like a? You think that's like a?
Wait, are you asking like if you think that's what led to the gayness?
Yeah. Like, you think he knew early on?
Well, I mean,
Because like in my head,
even if
that's like funny. That's not like gay.
Yeah. No, but dude, I mean, if you.
Because like, dude, think about it. Like, if your friend's mom's on the deck, like, you're like cheering someone on. You're like, yeah, like, show her your gooch. You know what I mean? Like, the more you show, like, the funnier it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not like gay. It's just like that's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude, if I was like 10 or 11 and I was like, all right, like, I'm just gonna show this kid's mom my gooch, like, that would be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know if I participated in this event though. It's
When you were like 10 or 11 though.
it's a little blurry right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put some faces together right now. I think I have an idea.
I'll tell you after, but like,
Alright, yeah.
like he was infamous for like having like pool parties and like birthday parties and stuff, and like his mom, kind of hot, dude. So like at the time I was like, this is funny, like this is hilarious, you know? But I was so young, like I'm still like discovering the world, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, whoa, like what is this? What is that? You know, so I thought like whipping out my cock would be like the funniest thing in the world.
Are you still friends with this kid?
No. Haven't been for like 15 years.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. But the fact that he's gay now, like, do you think that's like a?
I mean, I think since
you think I caused that?
since he was, I mean, it was probably before any of that happened, because if he's over here trying to amp us up to show our, you know, our private segments
I don't know
of
if he
our
was
body.
cheering me on as much as I was cheering him on, though. Like, I don't know if he was like down for it. Like, I can't remember. I just thought it was like hilarious, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was funny at the time, but like now that I'm older, I found out like he's gay. So I'm like, wait a second. Like, yo, I used to be friends with this kid. We did this once at one point. Like, did this lead to him being gay? You know what I'm saying?
That the day he found out that he liked.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
dude, that's like a 10-year differential though.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
but I think it's a. How long did it take for him to expose that he was?
Probably like 10 more years.
Oh, really?
But dude, he could have been, he could have been early on, dude.
No, I think there's a lot of events that could have definitely been the climax, though.
Yeah. Dude, I should hit him up. Be like, yo, man, like, you want to jump off the deck a few times? That'd be fucked. That'd be so fucked up, dude. And I'm not even trying to be I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I legitimately, like, when I like think about it, I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, maybe he was like gay back then, but like he just like didn't have the balls to like let it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like.
Because like that happens a lot. You know, like you hear that a lot. Like dudes who are gay and they're like, I just can't let it out right now. You know. And then like next thing you know, like Christmas dinner, they're like, I have an announcement, and you're like, holy shit. You know?
Yeah. I do. Dude, but
Yeah.
going back to like crazy stuff like that, man, like I don't think the people understand like how close we were, man. Like you legit like showed me my first porn video, explained to me what porn was at the
Really?
time.
I
Oh
did?
yeah, dude, I didn't know what porn was, man. And you're like, all right, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Really?
Like you were legit my like,
Oh, dude.
like, cause you're
Yes.
old, you were older than me for a year older than me. So like you kind of like you were in 6th grade while I was in 5th. So you kind of like show me the ropes. You know what I mean? Like kind of like, yo, like this is
Yeah.
what we're talking about in 6th grade. So
No,
like
I
there's like a
remember-
little like
yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, I remember vividly walking down the road and you picking up a stick and being like, yo, show me how to jerk off. Like with a stick.
Yeah, dude. Cause
What were you doing initially? Like, you were doing this, right?
Well, I was trying to explain. Like, I just thought, like, I don't know what I thought, dude. At the time, I thought you just like did like 3 pumps and then like some magical shit was gonna happen.
You thought you just did 3 pumps and you were just shooting ropes?
Yeah, I don't know why, dude. I didn't have any idea, dude. I don't know, dude. And I was like,
Yeah, I mean it's okay to be confused, dude.
I was
I
definitely
remember
very-
Joe Fine, dude. We the porn station used to be upstairs, dude, in my sister's room.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude.
And we had like a Dell computer. And I remember like one of the first days I met Joe, dude, we were watching like pornos of Angelina Jolie. And he was so weirded out, dude. Like to this day he remembers it. He's like, yeah, I remember that vividly. But it was like one of those fake pornos where it's like it's like the celebrity pornos.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where they're like lookalikes.
Yeah, dude. Those are such disappointments, man. Nowadays.
I feel bad though, dude. I didn't mean to like scare him, you know what I mean? Like that was just like the porn station, dude.
I think you scared me too, man.
Dude, back then though, you didn't even like. You could crank one out, dude, and like nothing would come out, you know?
Yeah.
Like you would just like feel it, and like nothing would come out.
I remember the first day that I like, after talking to you, dude, and you gave me some pep talks, dude, about it. I was like,
Is that really?
I'm gonna go fucking try it, dude. And I was just like, my whole life turned around, man. I was like,
I mean,
I
dude,
think I was watching the movie Good Luck Chuck. Do you know that movie, Good Luck Chuck?
No.
Dude, there's a scene in there where he's
Good
legit.
luck, Chuck. Who are the actors?
I'm not really good with actors' names, but I think it's pretty much a guy who's like a bubologist, man, who like just like, you know, like does like tit jobs and stuff, and he just like
dude, Good luck, Chuck. What is that with
what's his? Yeah, it's like
Is he a comedian?
he's pretty funny. I think he might be. He's not fat though.
He's not fat.
No. He is funny though. He's in a lot of movies. He's a well-known guy. I just don't know his name.
It sounds like wicked familiar.
He's also in I don't even know. I think it's like Hall Pass too.
Really?
I think so. I don't know. But anyways,
All Pass was a good movie.
yeah. But anyway, there's just like a scene in there, dude, for like 2 minutes straight. It's just like showing like, cause he's like a sex addict in the movie. So for like 2 minutes straight, dude, it's just like 40 different like cubicles of like him like, you know, like going through intercourse with like.
Really?
So I was just like,
Dude, the movie for me was what's it called? It's with Ben Stiller and some other girl. Can't remember the name though. He marries this girl,
yeah,
and they're on their honeymoon. And like when they're on the honeymoon, like he finds another girl that he falls in love with. And like the girl like he initially married was like this blonde-haired girl, and it shows like there's like a porn scene where like they're having sex,
yeah.
and like it legit shows her tits, dude. And that was like the first movie I ever saw.
The girl like paused.
Yeah, dude, I watched that. Like, I can probably look it up right now. Hold on, because there was that one movie that's like something about Mary, which is a completely different movie. It's with Ben Stiller though. Hold on. Dude, what is this called? Hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna find it, but The Heartbreak Kid.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
And that blonde girl was like wicked hot.
Yeah.
But like it kind of like she was like sunburnt like through the whole movie, so it was just like wasn't that hot. But at the beginning, dude, they like got a hotel and stuff, and they had sex, dude, and like it showed like a lot, dude. And I was like, dude, this is the best movie I've ever seen.
And middle school was definitely a crazy era, man. Now look up Good Luck Chuck quick so you can see who I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
'Cause I don't know the actor's name.
Because I was thinking of like Chuck and Larry.
Oh, Chuck and Larry.
Oh yeah, this is the exact dude I was. Dude, this is the exact guy I was thinking about, dude.
Really?
Dude, the reviews 5.6 out of 10. Dude, Rotten Tomatoes, which isn't even accurate, dude, 5%. Yeah, this is the one where he falls in love with Jessica Alba.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Dane Cook.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a
dude.
comedian, dude.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, dude. He's mad funny, dude.
Yeah, he's a comedian. I guess he went through something where like he was like accused of like stealing jokes and then like kind of fell off the grid a little bit, but What is he's in another movie though. It's called Employee of the Month.
Yes, that's the movie I was trying to think of, dude. Employee of the Month,
Oh,
dude.
yeah?
That movie is so funny, bro.
Yeah, it was a good movie, dude.
Dude,
Yeah. That's the
dude,
movie I was thinking of when you said that.
Yeah, it's yeah.
But I don't know
is
if
so
I've seen
funny.
Good Luck Chuck, but I've seen Employee of the Month where he falls in love with Jessica Alba.
Yeah, dude.
So they might have just had like two different movies.
Yeah, I think Jessica Alba was in the other one too.
Yeah, she's hot, dude.
Dude, I love that guy's funny though. I love that guy.
That was back in the day, though, dude. That was like, come on, this is from like 2009,
Yeah, it's easily 10 years ago, bro.
2007.
Oh damn.
Dude, that's crazy. Wow. Dude, I actually do remember this. Wow. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, dude. Dude, I think my mom was just home.
Uh,
Hold on. Hold on. Dude, I hope she didn't hear that. I texted dude, I go, yo. I was like, yo, did you move the SD card that was on the dryer? Because like last podcast, I took the SD card and I put it in my pocket by accident. So I'm like, and I know she put it on the, dude, that was her, man. Fuck. I was like, yo, did you put the SD card, like somewhere else? And she was like, yeah, I put it in like a glass jar, like it went through the dryer and the washer. So like before this, I had to go to Best Buy and buy like a brand new SD card. And I just go, she goes, yeah, it went through the wash cycle and the dryer. I don't know if it's still good. Did you find it? I was like, I just bought a new one. She just texted me. She goes, I'm on the way to Aunt Patty's. I'll see you later. And I was like, did you just come home? And she goes, yep. Dude, I thought that was my sister or something. Fuck. Hopefully she didn't hear us, man. I don't think she'd be surprised, though.
yeah,
She's probably heard some shit over the years, man.
Dude, speaking of that, man, like, so I think you so that when you first showed me the first porn video of my life, remember it was like a 12-inch like branch, dude, on the screen.
Dude, no, I remember this.
Like you texted me that night, and you're like, dude, like you said something about the video. I forget exactly what it was, dude. And for some reason, my mom, the phone was like right next to me. My mom saw the message, dude, and she looks at me and she was like, "Is this John up the street?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, all right, you're gonna take a little break from hanging out with him for this week."
Really? What did
Yeah.
it say?
Dude, I forget exactly what it said, but I know it had something to do with the video you showed me earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and my mom knew that I looked
Dude,
like a changed person.
I
too.
do remember this. I remember watching a porno with you, but I remember it was wicked weird. Like, it wasn't, like, interesting.
Yeah.
I remember watching a porno with Joe Fine, dude. And it was Angelina Jolie's lookalike, so it was, like, a good porno.
Yeah.
I remember with you, dude, I'm, like, showing you Pornhub,
Yeah.
and it was this dude with, like, a red cock.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? It was, like, painted red, dude. And he was doing, like, some Indian foreplay, dude. And I was like, yo, I don't know what this is, dude. And you were like, I'm done.
Yes, I think I went home, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I said
Yeah, I think you, like, didn't sleep over that night, and I had to, like, tell my mom about it. I was like, Joey's not sleeping over.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
But I remember that, dude.
I think I had an anxiety attack in bed that night too. I was just thinking about it.
Hey, that is kind of like, does your mom know I'm, like, retarded?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So she just, like, pretends? Like, at family parties and stuff? She's like, oh, John, how are you?
Oh yeah, she knows.
Because she knows I have, like, a deep voice. So, like, whenever I talk, she's like, wow, John, you're so professional. And I'm like, you definitely know. Like, you definitely know what my childhood was like.
Yeah.
You know? She definitely knows, dude. I don't know if my mom knows, like... I think she does. You know what I mean? Like, she probably just listened to what we just said and was like, that makes sense. Like, I can't tell if she's like, yeah, Joey's over, or, like, she's like, I'm just going to pretend like I don't know.
Or
You know what I
just
mean?
like this kid's selfie.
Because, like, dude, do you remember anything from our childhood where my mom was like, what the I mean, I do, but, like, with, like, between me and you, besides calling your dad a motherfucker, like, I remember that. Like, so she knows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was, like, dude, that was a while ago.
Dude, I think she caught on to like our weirdness when we went to go work with her, man, that one day.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Cause I'm pretty sure, like, I forget, like, we were just like in the meat freezer, dude, just like throwing
Oh,
like
yeah.
sausages across
Dude.
at each other.
I can't remember, but she brought it up like not even like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
She was like, I remember back in the day, like you and Joey playing with sausages in the meat freezer.
yeah. But I forget who. Someone walked in on us though.
I think it was
the-
her.
No, it wasn't her. Oh,
Really?
it was her.
It
And she was
was
like,
her,
"What are you
dude.
guys doing?" We're like,
Yeah,
I
dude.
have a fucking like
Yes,
a bazooka in my
Dude.
hand, dude, of meat. And I'm just like,
dude. Yeah.
you walked in at a weird time.
No, dude, that was like a legitimate. I think that was salami, dude.
Oh, it definitely was salami, dude. It was.
But dude, in the freezer in the deli department, dude, they have salamis that are like this big, and like, dude, that's like $100 right there.
Yeah.
Because I remember I made a skit about a salami, and I went to buy one from the deli department. I was like, "Yo, I know what I'm talking about," and they were like, "Yeah, we'll give you this much for like $20." And I was like, "All right." So like, dude, the one you were holding was probably like this big, at least $100, dude.
It was a bazooka, man.
And you had it between your legs, dude.
Dude,
My
we're like-
mom was like, "Okay."
We were young, but dude. I think I was 10 and you were 11. I remember we were just like stocking shelves at like Market Basket, dude, and like people were like
Did
coming,
they really
like
let
seeing.
us out on the shelf?
Yeah, we were stocking shelves. Dude.
Really?
I remember putting shrimps in like the shrimp section, like packages of shrimp. Dude, and like people were walking by, like, "Oh, can we take a picture of you guys?" Like,
Oh yeah, they
you
were
guys
working
are 10 years
too,
old
yeah.
over here working at Market Basket, dude.
Dude, we were fucking crushing it though.
I know. We were like,
It wasn't like a bad thing, dude. We could pretty much do whatever we wanted. Like,
yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. We
I
woke
feel like
up
the
at,
people that worked there were kind of like,
I think we had a better IQ than like half the people that were working there. Dude.
probably yeah, like because we were motivated to do.
Yeah,
that.
we're like,
And
yeah.
they like hated their lives, and they were like, "Why are you guys excited to be here?" And we just had like sausages between our legs. We're like, we're just having sword fights.
Yeah, we're
you
just
know?
like throwing like toilet paper like over like a section of like.
dude, do you remember that?
Yeah, dude. I think it landed on someone at one point.
No,
We
you
just,
threw,
like-
dude. You threw a roll of toilet paper like 2 rows over,
Oh yeah.
at least 2 aisles over, and it landed on someone's head. Can you imagine that, dude? Just being like 42, like going shopping, like on a Saturday, and you just get hit with a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah, dude. That was good times though. We woke up. I think we woke up at like 4 a.m. that day, dude.
Dude, I remember taking down a whole aisle.
Yeah.
Like, I remember they were like, hey, like, you're going to jack this water up, like, the stack of water, and, like, bring it across the store. And I took down, like, half aisle. Dude, I took down, like, half an aisle.
Yeah.
They had to call, like, backup. Like, they had to go over the intercom and be like, clean up on aisle 3. Like, literally.
For some reason, I like thought we were like about to get employed by them though, low key.
Yeah, I thought we were killing it, dude. I think it's just, like, a motivation factor. Like, I think you just have to be motivated to work there.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have to, like, do what's right.
Dude, I had fun.
Because,
man.
like, dude, I've worked there before and I've done what's right, but I wasn't motivated. But I would see people who are, like,
Wait, you
motivated.
worked there legitly?
Yeah, I've worked there, like, a few summers, dude.
Really?
I got in a lot of trouble, man.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, I worked in the frozen foods aisle because they needed help in that aisle.
How old are you?
This was, like, 2-3 years ago.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I needed a job over the summer. I was like, my mom was like, yeah, just work in the frozen foods aisle. Like, they need help. And I was like, all right. Dude, so they were like, hey, like, first test, like, go in the back room, like, jack this skid up and bring it out. So I jack it up, I bring it out, and they're like, wow, man, like, that's really impressive. Like, do you know how to do that? And I was like, what? They're like, no, seriously, like, new hires take, like, a year just to figure out how to jack up a fucking skid. And I was like, are you serious, man? They're like, yeah. But I was working at frozen foods, dude, so, like, you had to wear gloves
Yeah.
to put away shit. And like the first week I didn't wear gloves. So like there were points where like I would have to stop and like thaw my hands out. So like, dude, yo, I'm legit in the middle of thawing my hands out. I'm like, I can't feel my hands. So I'm like in the middle of the aisle going like this. Dude, the frozen foods aisle manager is on his iPhone taking a video of me.
Oh wow.
Swear to God, dude. Takes a video of me. And he's like, John, is this what you're doing? Like, is this like what you're doing the whole time? And I'm like, no, dude. Like, I just don't have gloves. Like I was killing it beforehand. Like,
Yeah.
I knew where everything was. I was like,
So you're just like going like this, to, like warm your hands up.
yeah, I didn't bring gloves. And like everyone knew that too. And I was like, dude, I'm just thawing out my hands, man. Like, I literally can't feel my hands. And he was like, no, man. Like, I have a video of you. Like, you're fucked. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you're a psychopath, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
that guy
you're a
sounds like-
legit psychopath.
That guy
dude.
sounds like a weirdo. What'd your
And,
mom say about the situation?
Dude, I told like 2 of the workers who were working in the same aisle. I'm like, dude, like, you know, like so and so, like, just called me out, man. Like, he took me on video.
Yeah.
And they were like, dude, that guy's a fucking psychopath. But like, dude, before that, like, I I was killing it, man. Like I knew where everything was. Like I was putting it through like everything way fast, but just that one moment, dude. He happened to be like literally took out his iPhone and videotaped it, dude.
That's crazy, man.
But dude, they were like amped when I started working there. They were like, this kid can like pick up stuff and put it away.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's all you're doing, dude. You just don't know where shit is, so it's like.
Yeah.
But I think it's just a motivation factor, man.
Oh, that's 100%.
Like when we were young, dude, like we were probably so motivated to like do
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah, because we were
and
just
they were
like,
probably just like, we like this shit.
yeah.
Like that's crazy, man.
Because I think when we went, it was during winter time, so we kind of like just chilled. Like we chilled outside, but like we were like limited on like things to do, and like had to go inside like mad early because it would get dark out. And your mom was like, "Oh, do you guys want to come to work with us?" And we were like, "Oh, of course, yeah. Like we have nothing. It's
Yeah.
like freezing outside. Why wouldn't we go to work with you? You know?"
Yeah, and it was like I remember like visiting, dude. It was wicked fun to visit, but I think we were just young, man. You know.
Dude, how about the beach days we had, man? Where like we would go like with your mom and your sister and stuff, and your sister's friend, dude. And every time we went, dude, our nipples would legit just be like shot off, dude. Like
Yeah.
we'd like the ride home would legit be like,
I think the one thing was like, nowadays like I wear like tighter underwear.
yeah,
So like I wear like Hanes,
yeah,
and they're like compressed. So like I know I'm not gonna chafe.
yeah.
Back in the day though, dude.
Oh yeah, I was chafing all the time, dude.
Yeah, because we would just wear underwear, dude. No, we wouldn't even wear underwear.
Yeah, we would
we
just-
wouldn't wear underwear.
Yeah,
So it was
and
just
that
like
netting,
yeah.
dude. That netting and
Yeah.
the bathing suit and
Dude, like even nowadays, like do you use the netting?
no, I always
I
cut
don't.
it out.
Yeah, I always cut it out.
Yeah, I don't.
I thought I was the only one.
No, I cut it out every time. That netting, dude. All it does is that netting does nothing. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean,
it,
other
it,
than
like it like literally brings my dick up to like my belly button,
yeah.
and I always have to like chop it off, dude, like my cock.
I think I legit look for bathing suits that don't have the netting. Like,
Do they sell those?
yeah, they're called like surfboard shorts or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like I have some shorts that are actual bathing suits, and I just cut out the netting.
Yeah,
Just wear them like that. But like even if you wear underwear with the netting, dude, like they legitimately bring your cock up to another level. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yes.
And like, dude, real talk, bro. If you go in the water and then come out, like you're gonna want your cock to look presentable. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, of course. You want
So
that
like,
thing to
dude,
look
if you go in the
hefty.
water, swim for a little bit, and then like you have the netting, like you're not gonna be looking good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
You
saying?
look like you have a fupa.
Yeah. You're gonna want to have like the nice angle, dude. So
Yeah,
with the like compression like boxers though, dude.
you get a nice outline and
Yeah, dude. You get a nice fucking like 45-degree angle, dude.
a more realistic view of the.
Yeah.
feel that.
I thought it was the
Feel
only one, dude.
Oh no, 100%.
Everyone I talk to has like the legit fucking like the netting.
I think honestly the netting is for like seaweed to not get in or something like along those lines. It's like to just like prevent from like sand and seaweed to like get into like
Really?
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
It's like, dude, I'll go to like Walmart or like Target, and I'll see bathing suits that look like legitimate shorts,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, oh, like I want to buy these, but like it's just like they have the netting, so you have to cut it out. But I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still like, dude, there must be something about the netting that just like.
Yeah, I don't.
I think honestly, I think it's just to avoid sand getting in your nuts.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Because if sand gets in your gooch,
I mean, sand is with that netting is still gonna. There's still holes in netting, so sand will get in regardless.
yeah, dude, we honestly, I'm not even kidding right now. Like I might be a little buzzed, but like, dude, we could make a business that just sells bathing suits without the netting.
Bro, that's already a thing.
Really?
Yeah, they're called boarding shorts or something like that. Sure.
Really?
Yeah. Because I have
No, I
like
thought they were called what's it called?
Neff or something or whatever that brand is, Neff or Neff.
I've heard of not Jimmy John's, but fucking what's
Jimmy
it called?
John's.
Jimmy John's.
Isn't that like a fucking sausage company?
Yeah. No, what is it called? They have like the spandex inside of the pants. I can't remember what they're called, but they already have a company that's like that.
Yeah.
But in terms of like actual fucking
Like a bathing
like a
suit, like a
bathing
bathing
suit.
suit looking like a bathing suit without the netting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything like that.
Yeah, I think
I
you're
really
right.
don't. I'll look it up right now, dude. I'm gonna type it in fucking Google, dude. I actually like want to know what this is. Yo, legit, dude. Okay, here we go. The primary purpose of the net inside a pair of swim trunks is to provide support to the genitals while swimming. The netting hugs the genitals close to the body in a manner similar to brief-style underwear. This keeps them out of harm's way during physical activity. It's all about protecting the genitals, dude. But I feel like I don't think it protects. I mean, okay, so it'll protect the genitals, but it won't protect chafing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way it protects chafing. Because, like, dude, if you just have the netting, it's just fucking nothing. You know what I mean? Like, the side of your legs. If you have big legs like us, dude, they always grind together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, serious question. Like, when you were younger and you had, like, big legs like myself, would you ever see kids, like, maybe like Joe Marcolini or something, who had, like, smaller legs? And you'd be like, I wonder if their legs, like, don't rub up against each other?
Yeah. And I know what you mean.
You think they didn't?
No, they didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think that affected their genitals, though?
It could have.
Yeah, like, without a doubt.
So you're saying we could come up with a product that kind of suits, like, some nice material that prevents people with bigger legs from...
Well, they've already invented a product that, like, they have spandex that's attached to the swim trunks.
Yeah.
Or shorts, I should say. But if we just made swim trunks with, like, actual boxer briefs, you know what I'm saying? Or just without them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, the shorts I'm wearing right now, Adidas shorts, they're, they have the same material, but they don't have the fucking webbing. Yeah. And they're not swim trunks.
Well, I mean, they could be used as swim trunks, too, though. That's kind of where I've got to in my life, too. Like, I just, like, I just get, like, a nice pair of, like, shorts, and I just use them as swim shorts.
Yeah, and then you wear, like, the Hanes underwear.
Yeah.
Underneath, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the underwear. Like, you don't even have to... Swim trunks are just, like...
For our aesthetics. The aesthetic.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember, like, especially being fat, dude, like, if you didn't wear underwear and you had the netting, dude, like...
It's the most uncomfortable thing in your life.
Yeah, but, dude, the thing is, like, say you fucking do a swan dive into the ocean and then you pop back up and you can see your swim trunks. Like, you want someone to be like, yo, that kid's got a nice outline, you know? Like, you don't want to fucking... You don't want to have, like, a camel toe, you know?
Yeah. That's true. But I feel like with wearing, like, spandex or something like that, it's kind of taken away from the outline, too, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean...
I feel like you lose an inch at least.
No, so, dude, the thing about spandex is, like... Spandex... So, if you wear, like, boxer briefs, like, your stomach doesn't look as big. If you wear spandex, dude...
They do.
Yeah, your stomach is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Because it's compressing your stomach, dude.
Yeah, I agree
so it, like,
with that.
pops out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, dude, your fucking dick, though, it'll give it, like, a boost.
You think so?
I think spandex does, yeah. I don't know what it is. I think it's just, like, the compression.
Yeah, it could
Like,
be
it's literally
the-
compressing your dick
Yeah,
against your body.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you have more free, like, you have more room. I don't know if you ever wore, like, fucking legit boxers. Not, like, Hanes, like, you know, briefs, but, like, boxers, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have so much room to play around with, so you're, like, you know, it
Yeah.
doesn't look as big.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, kind of like, with spandex, it kind of like pushes your genitals up, so it's kind of like squishing it.
Yeah.
Whereas if like something where like it's free, it's kind of like doing its own thing, so it's kind of like dangling more.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's tough.
It's weird, man. Like, I've free-balled it, and I've been like, wow, like, my dick feels so free right now. Like, it feels bigger. But I've also worn spandex, and I've been like, my dick looks bigger right now. And I think it's just because it's compressing everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's not as big of an area,
Yep.
you know? You know what we should do, dude, is invent, like men's thongs. We've both seen someone wear, like, a woman's thong, and I think that would be, like, really fucking... That'd be a good starting point.
Men's thongs, huh? What
Like,
would be
dude,
the point of
I've
it?
told the story about our neighbor
Yeah.
wearing thongs, dude.
I saw, actually, speaking of him, I saw him the other day, and he acted like he was too cool to say hi back.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck him, dude. Should
I
we say his
saw-
name?
Dude, I saw him at Buffalo Wild Wings. I went with a couple. Well, since I ride like motorcycles now, we have like a little crew, so we all rode to Buffalo Wild Wings, and dude, I'm like, oh damn, like there he is. I'm gonna
Who was he with, though?
Dude, he was with some other guy, and they were both sitting on the same side of the table, but like, you know what I mean? Like no one was across from them, so it was just like weird and awkward.
Yeah.
So like I made a huge scene. I was like, "Yo, what's up? How you been?" He just like looked at me and just like was just like, "Hey," just didn't want anything like.
Wait, dude. That's what you said though. You said, "Yo, how have you been?"
Yeah, like, "Hey man, how you been? Like a long time no see. Like hope
And
everything's
he was just
good."
like, "Nah."
Yeah, like was not having it.
Dude, should we say his name? No, I'm just kidding. We don't do that. Maybe, dude. You think it's because he knows?
No,
No,
no.
dude. Because
'Cause he DM'd me, dude, like too, saying like.
for people who don't know, this is about an individual who wore a legitimate thong in front of Joey and I while playing soccer, and he bent over, and we saw him wearing a legitimate thong, like a woman's thong.
And we also made sure that we were correct and made him bend over more than a couple times to ensure that
I
we were
specifically
correct.
remember you kicking the soccer ball
Oh,
in
yeah.
the corner. Yeah.
so that he would bend over one
Yeah,
more time.
dude, I remember telling the story. People were like, dude, people were either like, yo, this is about Joey or this isn't real. And I was like, dude, you have no idea. Like,
Yeah.
I know you and I both specifically remember this moment.
Oh yeah, it was dude.
It was right in front of my house.
Yeah.
Do you
I think it was like the.
Why do you think he was wearing it, though? Do you think he just, like, he was uncomfortable, like, in his own skin? Because I feel bad. Like, I'm like, all right, dude, like, this is honestly probably your mom's thong, dude. You know what I mean? And if he came out and he was like, hey, I just feel powerful. You know, I feel
Yeah.
dangerous in this thong.
Yeah, dude.
I'd respect that completely, but we never really found out why he was wearing it, dude.
He might have just been experimenting, man. Just kind of trying to figure out like.
Really?
you
I mean,
know?
dude, like, I'm not gonna lie, he was pretty good at soccer, so like he was crossing us up, dude. Like the first few days.
Yeah, I remember.
I think after that we kind of caught on, but like
Yeah.
initially, like we were so used to playing kids that were so bad, and he
Yeah.
was like the day he wore that thong, dude.
Yeah, he was.
He was
doing
good,
some
man.
Crossovers and stuff.
He
man.
was good, dude.
It was funny watching him when we played some middle school like for the actual team. I remember him trying out, dude, and like he would like just be so slow but like nasty at the same time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there'd be like he'd have like spurts of just being like crazy, and then that would only last for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, why is that surprising though, dude?
Yeah, no.
Really?
Like it was just like I don't know, man. Like he.
That's like playing basketball though, and being like
Yeah.
you have like a slow initial move, but then you can just like burst like in any second.
Dude, speaking of that, I have a funny story about basketball. So, you know, Coach Reedy, man, like, guys, he loved me for some reason, dude. Like, I could do, like...
I think it's just because of like your motivation, dude. Like you were like really motivated.
Yeah, I think so, too. Like, I think he saw me, like, a lot of summer things and blah, 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 and whatever. So, dude, he loved me to death, man. Like, could never yell at me, dude. I would mess up so bad, and, like, during a drill or something, he
Yeah.
would just, like, laugh or, like, whatever.
Honestly, dude, it was also probably because you speak Spanish too.
Yeah, probably. So,
He didn't want to come across as like.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. So, anyways, man, we were like, dude, I forget. We were like in the middle of the season, dude, and we were playing like a wicked good team. And apparently there was like a wicked good guy on the other team, and like he's making a speech, dude. And he looks at me. He comes over at me, dude. Like starts like poking me in the chest, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, "Tonight's your night, man. You're on the starting five,
Wait,
man.
it
You're
was wait, Reedy was doing this
yeah,
to you?
yeah.
Oh.
It's like in the middle of his speech, dude,
Holy
like
shit.
poking me in the chest, like, "Yo, tonight is your night. Like, you're covering number 5, man. Like, I've seen your defensive skills. Like, tonight is all about you." I didn't get in the game once. Like,
Really?
yeah, dude. Like, made this huge scene about like, dude, during his like pre-game like speech, dude. Like, went out of his way to poke me in the chest in front of everyone. Was like, "Yo, I don't know what
I
happened."
mean, dude, I wouldn't be surprised though, because like your defense was pretty good.
Yeah, I was good at moving my feet, man. But
Yeah.
I was
Do you
just
think like soccer came into play like then or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
What did they teach you in soccer to like watch the chest or no?
Watch the chat. Like, you always want to, like, same thing how, like, you always want to look at someone's hips, man. Like,
Really?
even with basketball, you never look at the chest. You always look at someone's hips.
Yeah. I mean, in basketball, it's like either or. It's like you look at their chest or their hips.
Yeah.
But either way, dude, if someone has fast hips, it's like, fuck.
I think I got so I played in soccer, I played the right wing, so, like, I kind of had to, like, make runs and, like, kind of, like, sprint in different spurts, which is
Yeah.
what made me kind of, like, be quicker in basketball, like, when it comes to, like, be, like, spurty, like, jump onto, like, someone with the ball or whatever.
Yeah.
If I just wasn't, like, such a spaz with the ball, dude, probably would have, like, you know what I mean? If I just, like, slowed down a little bit, could have been, like, decent.
Yeah. I mean, looking back at basketball, dude, like, you definitely had like the defensive skills and the shooting skills.
Yeah.
Anything related to driving, like no, obviously, but
yeah.
like,
Dude, my driving was weak, dude, but I'm also 5'7".
but dude, like the
5'6".
thing is, like, your consistency though was like better than a lot of people's. You know what I mean? Like for example, like myself, dude. Like I remember sophomore year, I didn't want to play sophomore year, dude. Like I didn't have. Think about like me, like how much basketball I played when I was younger, and then like when I got to there, I was like, I don't want to fucking do this, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, dude, like the way you like outpushed everyone else was like. That's
Yeah,
probably why I
'cause
liked
think,
you so much.
Yeah, I think I went from like legit, like not knowing a single thing about basketball at all to like just like not really like getting better, but just like working at it, man. Like
Yeah,
not
I mean, dude,
quitting.
basketball, it's like, it's kind of like fucking like sprinting. It's like, you hear people who are like, yo, I'm fast, and you're like, you don't know what fast is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And when you play basketball, it's like people are like, yo, I'm good. And it's like, you don't know what good is. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
you could be the best player in Rhode Island, dude. Like, think about the number one player in the country, dude. Like, he has, like, what, like a 10% chance of making the NBA, and he's the best player in the country, dude.
Correct.
So it's like,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, man.
But I also think that Cumberland too, though, with like sport wise, was kind of like not really like kind of like a lack of opportunity too. You know what I mean? Like you kind of like not really a lack of opportunity, but like for someone like me, for example, that like could play, but like so I would only go in with like the people that were sitting. You know what I mean? Like everyone on the bench would go in together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if we were like winning by a lot or losing by a lot, the bench would go in together. And like at the end of the day, like if you're going with the bench that isn't playing either, how is that going to show off what you have if you're not playing with like people
At the
that
same
have that?
time, though, dude, like, if you go to, like, if you go down south, dude, to, like, a big school in Texas or, like, a big school in Florida,
Yeah,
like, a lot of those kids, like, are pretty good, man. They just never get the chance to play.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah. So I mean, yeah.
that's the way I think about it. I'm like, dude, I got the chance to play high school sports.
Yeah, so like
I know
just
kids who,
enjoy-
like, didn't make the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And, like, I was lucky enough to play, so I was just like, fuck it, man. You know? Like, especially in terms of baseball, like, I was just like, wow, like, dude, I got the chance to play, like, a lot of innings. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then even, like, football, I was like, dude, when I was younger, like, I was like, I'm never gonna be good enough to play. And then, like, I won a state championship with the team, so
yeah.
it was
Was that
kind of
your
like,
senior year or your junior year?
that was my
State-
junior year, but like,
Yeah.
if you asked me like freshman or sophomore year, like, you know, you're gonna win a state championship with a team, I'd be like, dude, you're fucking stoned out of your mind. So it's like,
Yeah,
pretty lucky to even be playing, dude. But
yeah. I remember I was
Say,
at
for
the
example,
game that
like-
you hurt your knee too. That was crazy.
yeah, like, dude, thinking about my knees, like even playing again, dude, and like winning a state championship, like I would have been like, dude, you're fucking insane. But like, don't get me wrong, like definitely a team game, but just to even be able to play, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like even to be on the field, dude. Like there's other kids who are good who weren't on the field. It's like, fuck, man. Like I was pretty lucky, dude. You know what I mean?
100%, dude.
Like if I lived in Florida, you know, Texas at a legitimate school, like I would have never played, dude. You know. So it's like, even if if I have kids or something, and they're not playing, like, is that like an irrational thought to have? Like, hey, let's move somewhere else. You know, it's not really like an irrational thought. It's just like, yo, these kids are nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These kids are actually good. Let's go to an area where they're good, but they're not like that good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what like Cumberland is. It's like, yo, these kids are good. You know what I mean? They're good, but they're not like nationally ranked good. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'm 24 now. Like, you're 23, dude. Dude, kids our age, like, think about Patrick Mahomes, dude. What is he, 23 right now?
Yeah. He's
23, 24, dude. He's
or
in
Tatum.
he's in the NFL.
How about Tatum?
Huh?
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Think about that, dude. Like, think about, like, age. Like, that's crazy to me, man.
Hey, well, dude, when Tatum first joined the Celtics, dude, and just knowing that I was the same age as him, I was like, what?
And, like, dude, all the analysts, like, I mean, they suck, but, like, they haven't projected as, like, you know, they predict him to be the best player in the league, like, moving forward. And, like, I wouldn't say that's, like, crazy to predict.
Yeah.
I mean, they're always wrong, but it's, like, I wouldn't be surprised, dude. You know?
Yeah, are you talking about Mahomes or Tatum?
Tatum. Like,
Yeah.
Tatum's younger than us.
No, he's my age.
Yeah, he's younger than me then.
Yeah.
And Mahomes is younger than me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he signed, what was it? Didn't he sign like a 10 year? Was it a 10-year?
I think it was a 5-year.
No, it's a 10-year, bro.
It was like the largest contract in quarterback history.
Yeah, it was a 10-year.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he signed one, and then Kelsey signed one.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be together for at least 6 more years, dude. But like, just thinking about that age, dude.
Yeah, and like,
Dude, even think about like Zion Williamson, dude. Think
Oh,
about
yeah.
basketball being like, oh, like fucking high school basketball didn't work out for me, and then like think about
Yeah.
fucking Zion Williams, dude. Holy shit, dude. If I saw that kid
he
play,
reminds me of that kid from Lincoln, dude. Who was that? Dude, that big kid from Lincoln, dude, that
Who,
played
like
ball.
Osei?
Yeah, Osei, dude.
Yeah.
That's who like he reminds me of.
Yeah, dude, I remember legitimately playing Osei in football and being like, what the fuck am I doing here, dude? Like, I was starting, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing here, dude?
Yeah, he was a big guy, man.
You could literally be like, with a kid like Osei, you could be like, all right, man, like, we're double teaming him every single play, like, even if it's going to the weak side,
Yeah.
and, like, it still wouldn't work. So you'd be like, fuck am I doing, dude?
Yeah, he's a big
Yeah.
dude, man. Big dude.
Man, dude, it sucks to think about, like, thinking about that, like, it's fucked, you know? Because, like, you want to be, like, that one kid who, like, makes it, but it's just, like, if you think about it, it's like, dude, I was lucky, man. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I was lucky to even, like, play in high school. Like, never mind college.
Dude, I played tennis for a semester.
I know you did, yeah.
Because of Ben Bradley, man. Dude, Ben Bradley like put me over his shoulders and like brought me down there and was like, "You're playing for the team." I was like, "All right, I'll try it out."
I remember you telling me that. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
I know. I don't know what I was, dude. I was a weird time in my life, man. Like, dude, even the kids that I was playing with, dude, were like, dude, like I was more athletic than they were, like 100%, dude. And they were looking at me like I was an idiot, and I was like, "All right."
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, that's like me trying to play soccer, though.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I might be able to hang in there, but, like, I'm not going to be, like, as good as the other
The thing
kids.
is, I don't even think I had a tennis racket. I think I had like a racket ball like thing, dude. Like I definitely did not have the proper like tennis racket, dude, and no one even told me.
All right, Joey, we're wrapping this up, dude. Nah, dude. It's been, yeah, man, this has been fun, though.
Yeah. It was,
Seriously, man. I appreciate you coming, dude.
oh, of course. Thanks
For everyone who
having
doesn't
me.
know, dude, Joey and I, best friends, dude. First person I ever met when I moved to Cumberland, dude. Best childhood friend, dude. 90% of the stories you hear on the podcast involve Joey. So, Joey, thank you for coming, man. I really appreciate it, dude.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. Definitely some good times we had, bro. Glad we were
Yeah.
able to share some.
It'll be handed down for generations, man.
For sure.